Good evening, guys. I came up with another topic, Polity mnemonics, and today we will discuss regarding fundamental right, DPSP, and president. All the articles by using the mnemonics. So let's start today's topic. First, fundamental right. As we know, we study right to equality. So what is right to equality? There are some articles are there we have to remember. For that, you have to remember only a single technique, single word, that is add out. Add out. Add out. What is add out? So here E is there. So E for right to equality. Here D is there. This is for right to discrimination. Here O is there. Right to equal opportunity. Here U is there. Right to untouchability. Right against untouchability. Here T is there. This stands to title. Abolition of titles. Abolition of titles like doctors, engineers, etc. You can take. Okay. This is all about right to equality. In right to equality, for remembering only, just remember the trick, add out. E for equality, D for discrimination, O for opportunity, U for untouchability, T for abolition of titles. Clear? Next come to right to freedom. Right to freedom, for that you have to remember a trick named Solia. Solia, where S stands to speech. Right to speech. That article is 19. Okay. Next, O. O for offense. Right against offense. 20. Next, LI for liberty. 21. Right to education. More than 14 year student. For that, there is an article is the 21A. Next, A for arrest without detention. Article 22. Arrest without detention. Article 22. So remembering this, you just remember the technique. Solia. Right to speech 19. O for offense 20. LI is liberty 21. Arrest without detention is 22. This is the technique for right to freedom. Okay. Next, right against exploitation. To remember these articles, you have to remember only one trick, that is HCL. H for human trafficking, Article 23, and CL for child labor, Article 24. CL for child labor, Article 24. 23 and 24 for right against exploitation. These two articles you have to remember, and the shortcut trick is HCL. The mnemonic technique trick is HCL. Clear? Next, right to freedom of religion. Right to freedom of religion. For remembering all the articles on this section, you have to remember only one trick, that is PM-TAR. PM-TAR. So P for practice. You can practice any religious activity, any religion. That is Article 25. M for manage. You can manage it by Article 26. And T for tax-free to promote religious culture. That is Article 27. And AR is there, na? AR for attend religious institute. You can attend any religious institution freely. That is Article 28. For remembering right to freedom of religion, you have to remember a trick, PM-TAR. Here you are getting PM-TAR. Next, right for culture and education. There are one technique is there. That technique is known as MEI. Here you are getting MEI. M for minorities interest protect. That is Article 29. EI for educational institute for minority. Educational institute for minority is Article 30. 29 and 30 you can easily remember by using the technique MEI. MEI. And the right to property is Article 31. That is removed. And the constitutional remedy, which is called heart and soul of the constitution, that is Article 32. Heart and soul of the Indian Constitution, that is Article 32. Clear? Next, Next, PPM trick. P for power of the parliament to modify certain right. P for power of the parliament. PP is there na, power of the parliament. ठीक है. Article 33, army and intelligence can take your fundamental right, that only power of the parliament. And PM for power of the martial power, anytime you can take during emergency. And Article 370 is removed by, which was earlier for Jammu Kashmir special provision, which was under Article 35. Article 370 removed this one. This technique is PPM. So for fundamental right, as we studied how many articles? We studied from Article 14 to Article 35. Clear? This is all about fundamental right articles. Okay. Next we will go for DPSP. DPSP is nothing but directive, principle and state policy. It's known as instrument of instruction. It's very important question once it came. Okay. So for remembering all the articles of DPSP 36 to 51, there is some story. You have to make a story so that you can easily remember all the things smoothly. There are three principles are there in DPSP. One is Gandhian principle, one is socialistic principle, one is liberal principle. So for this, for remembering all the articles which comes under DPSP, you have to remember a small story. You have to create a small story, or by remembering this small story, you can remember from 36 to 51 all the articles without confusing. Okay, chalo. For that you have to we have to create a story. Listen, what it was. I wrote here all the stories. You just go through on that. अरे जानते हो DPSP डिफाइन हो गई, अप्लाई भी हो गई. दैट मीन टू पर्सन्स आर टॉकिंग हियर. वन पर्सन इज सेइंग अरे जानते हो DPSP डिफाइन हो गई, अप्लाई भी हो गई, अब लोगों का वेलफेयर होगा. तभी ना जब स्टेट, तो दूसरा पर्सन कह रहा है तब तो वेलफेयर होगा ना, तभी ना जब स्टेट फॉलो करेगा, तब लीगल एंड इक्वल जस्टिस मिलेगा. क्लियर? So from 36 to we can remember up to some 39 all the articles by using this story. अरे जानते हो DPSP डिफाइन हो गई, अप्लाई भी हो गई, अब लोगों का वेलफेयर होगा, तभी ना जब स्टेट फॉलो करेगा तब लीगल एंड इक्वल जस्टिस मिलेगा. So for that, first you just red color I marked. Define is there na. Define for that is article for definition. Definition means DPSP definition is in article 36. Then apply is there na. Applications of the principle is article 37. Apply is the application. Then welfare is there na. State to follow something. So sorry, welfare is there na. State to secure social order for welfare of the people. Welfare of the people is on article 38. Then policies followed by state follow is there. So policy followed by state, that is article 39. Then legal and equal justice, that is under article 39A. That is under article 39A. So from here you can, by this story you can remember 36 to 39A all the articles. अरे जानते हो DPSP डिफाइन हो गई, अप्लाई भी हो गई, अब लोगों का वेलफेयर होगा, तभी ना जब स्टेट फॉलो करेगा तब लीगल एंड इक्वल जस्टिस मिलेगा. फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन रिमेंबर ऑल द आर्टिकल्स. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, another story to remember 39 to 14, 40 to 43 be all the articles. You have to remember a small story, pain of people during pandemic. जो कोरोना वगैरह हुआ था उस टाइम पे, पैंडेमिक के टाइम पे क्या हुआ था, स्टोरी याद रखो. तो लोग आने के बाद क्या हुआ, ऑर्गेनाइज विलेज पंचायत. लोग आने के बाद क्या हुआ, वहां पे विलेज पंचायत ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ. तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ, क्या लिखा है स्टोरी में, दे डिमांडेड, आए काम छोड़ के आए बाहर से, मतलब दे डिमांड करेंगे तो वर्क एंड पब्लिक असिस्टेंस के लिए वो डिमांड किए. फिर क्या किए, वो कहे कि काम तो दोगे बट ह्यूमन कंडीशन ऑफ वर्क होना चाहिए. फिर बोले कि हमें काम करेंगे, फिर हमें जितना काम करेंगे उतना पैसा मिलना चाहिए, तो लिविंग वेज मिलना चाहिए. फिर पंचायत ने क्या किया, लोग तो बाहर से आए हैं, उनके लिए क्या किया, इंडस्ट्रीज बसाया और कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी को मैनेज किया. दिस इज द स्टोरी, पेन ऑफ द पीपल ड्यूरिंग पैंडेमिक, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड ए विलेज पंचायत, तो लोग जो बाहर से आए वो विलेज पंचायत ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ, जो बाहर से लोग आए उनके लिए क्या वो लोग क्या कहे कि मुझे वर्क दो, डिमांड किए वर्क के लिए, फिर पब्लिक असिस्टेंस के लिए वर्क किए, फिर कहे कि ह्यूमन कंडीशन ऑफ वर्क होना चाहिए बोले, फिर बोले कि लिविंग वेज मिलना चाहिए, फिर पंचायत ने क्या कहा, क्या किया, इंडस्ट्री को मैनेज किया और कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी को मैनेज किया। अब ऑल द आर्टिकल्स by using this story we can remember from 40 to 43b. What are those articles? Organized panchayat is article 40. Organized panchayat is article 40. Then right to work is article here. Organized panchayat is there, then demanded for work is there na, so for that right to work is article 51. Then provision for justice and human condition of work is there na, condition of work is here there na, that is article 42. Then living wage is there na, that is article 43. Then participation of workers in industries and cooperative society. Listen, participation of workers in managing industries, managed industry is there na, that is 43a. Managed cooperative society is there na, that is 43b. Just remember all the things, you can easily find out. So organized panchayat is first is there, organized panchayat is 40, right to work is 41, and right to work is 41, and provision of justice and human condition of work is 42, living wage is 43, participation of workers managing industries is 43a, and the managing of participation of worker in cooperative society is 43b. So by using this story you can remember up to 43a, 40 to 43b. Next, फिर नेक्स्ट टेक्निक, अब फिर जो पहले से गांव पे थे वो कहे कि यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड मिले, वो कहे क्या, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड मिले। फिर वो बोले कि वो कहे कि उनके लिए इतना किए तो हमारे चिल्ड्रन के लिए कुछ करो, ठीक है, हमारे चिल्ड्रन के लिए एजुकेशन के लिए कुछ करो, एंड जो हमारे माइनॉरिटीज लोग हैं जो EWS है, SC ST वगैरह है, उनके लिए एजुकेशन पे कुछ करो। फिर बोले कि जो लोग माइनॉरिटीज नहीं है, जो मिडिल क्लास के बच्चे हैं, फिर उनके लिए न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेल्थ के ऊपर भी ध्यान दो। फिर बोले कि जो बाकी लोग पहले से रहे थे उनकी रोजी रोटी क्या था, एग्रीकल्चर, एनिमल हस्बेंड्री ये वगैरह था, उनके लिए कुछ करो। फिर बोले कि वो एनिमल के लिए बचाओ, एनिमल के लिए बचाओ किसको, फॉरेस्ट एंड एनवायरनमेंट को भी बचाओ। फिर बोले वो ये है स्टोरी, उस स्टोरी से 48A तक आर्टिकल देख सकते हैं। क्या बोला, जो कि पहले गांव पे थे वो बोले कि उनके लिए कर रहे हो तो हमारे लिए कुछ करो, मतलब यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड हमें मिलना चाहिए ही चाहिए। फिर बोले उनके लिए इतना कुछ किए, हमारे चिल्ड्रन के लिए कुछ एजुकेशन पे काम करो और माइनॉरिटी के लिए एजुकेशन पे कुछ काम करो। फिर बोले कि हमारे बच्चों का न्यूट्रिशन के लिए कुछ काम करो। फिर बोले कि जो लोग पहले से गांव पे थे जिनका रोजी रोटी क्या होता था, एग्रीकल्चर और एनिमल हस्बेंड्री हुआ था, उनके लिए कुछ करो। फिर बोला एनिमल के लिए तो कुछ कर रही हो, मतलब लोगों, उनके लोगों के लिए कुछ कर रहे हो। फिर वो जो एनिमल हम जो मतलब जिसका रोजी रोटी से हम कमाते हैं, उस एनिमल के लिए फॉरेस्ट और एनवायरनमेंट को बचाओ बोल के बोले। तो यहाँ से मतलब 44 से 48A तक आर्टिकल पूरा याद रख लेंगे। देखो मैं बोला कि यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड इज देयर ना, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड इज आर्टिकल 44, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड इज आर्टिकल 44। फिर बोला ना हमारे चिल्ड्रन के लिए कुछ करो एजुकेशन पे, चिल्ड्रन के लिए फॉर एजुकेशन 0 to 6 ईयर के बच्चे को फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट एजुकेशन, आर्टिकल 45। फिर माइनॉरिटी EWS SC ST उनके लिए अगर कुछ करना है तो आर्टिकल 46 है, फिर एजुकेशन पे काम करना है। फिर फॉर न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेल्थ फॉर दैट आर्टिकल इज 47। फिर एग्रीकल्चर, मैनेजिंग एग्रीकल्चर एंड एनिमल हस्बेंड्री दैट इज आर्टिकल 48। फिर प्रोटेक्टिंग फॉरेस्ट एंड एनवायरनमेंट इज आर्टिकल 48A। बाय यूजिंग दिस स्टोरी यू कैन रिमेंबर ऑल द आर्टिकल्स स्मूथली। Next, next is that up to 48 is over. Now 3 articles are there. You just remember by just reading once. Protection, अब environment को बचा लिया, फिर उसके बाद क्या बचाएंगे, मॉन्यूमेंट को बचाएंगे, ठीक है, एनवायरनमेंट बचा लिया, एनवायरनमेंट बचा लिया, फिर क्या कौन सा एनवायरनमेंट में मॉन्यूमेंट्स आते हैं, तो मॉन्यूमेंट को बचाने के लिए आर्टिकल 49। फिर बोले कि जो किए तो किए, फिर हमारा जो लॉ वगैरह था, जुडिशियरी था, एग्जीक्यूटिव से अलग कर लो, आर्टिकल 50। फिर बोले तो नेशनल पे इतना काम कर लिया, फिर जाके इंटरनेशनल पे कुछ काम कर लो, जैसे इंटरनेशनल पीस एंड सिक्योरिटी, आर्टिकल 51। So by using this you can remember all the articles from 36 to 51 without any confusion. This is all about DPSP articles. Clear? Next we will go for president. This is our today's last topic. You just go through on this, and this article is what by to remembering all the articles from 52 to 62. You just remember this small line. One technique is I wrote here. See, पप्पे के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. See this line. पप्पे के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. पप्पे के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. If you remember this article, this trick, you can remember article 52 62 52 to 62 smoothly. Okay. For that, what you have to remember? पप्पे के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. See here. Here P is there na. First P. P for what? P stands for president. For president, the article is 52. And another P is there. This is for power of president, and the article is 53. Then another E is there. E is for election. Election, that is article 54. Presidential election is article 54. Then see, here part is over. Pappe is over. Then go for patte. Patte. Here P is there na. Here P is for process for re-election. This is article 55. Patte. Then T for what? Term of president, that is article 56. Then E is there. E for what? Eligibility for re-election, that is article 57. Then you come Q is there na here. Q for what? Qualification, that is article 58. Then here COI, koi jagah nahi is there. Just focus on this. C for who is what? Condition, that is article how much? Condition of the office, that is article 59. Then O is there na, that is article 60. Then I is there na, that is impeachment, that is article 61. Then Jagah is there na, that is vacancy. Jagah means what? Vacancy, that is article 62. And after that, you have to remember all these important articles, like article 123 is ordinance, and article 143 is seek advice from Supreme Court. Okay, and the article 352 is national emergency. Then 356 is state emergency. Then 360 is financial emergency. Next, some other articles also there in president, but 52 to 62 remember, and these things you just remember so that it will help to you. So the trick is पप्पे के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. So P for president, article 52. P for power, article 53. E for election, that is article 54. P for process for re-election, that is article 55. This patte. So P T E, this is patte. And so T for term, that is article 56. E for eligibility for re-election, that is 57. Then Q is there na here. Q for qualification, article 58. And C is there na. C for condition, that is condition of the office, that is 59. And then O is ना oath, that means president को oath कौन दिलाता है? सुप्रीम मतलब चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया दिलाता है, आर्टिकल 60. एंड I is there ना, that is impeachment, that is article 61. impeachment कब होता है? impeached मतलब प्रेसिडेंट को कैसे रिमूव किया जा सकता है, that is article 61. ठीक है, बिल पास करके बोथ हाउस में बिल पास करोगे, उसके बाद इम्पीच कर पाओगे. फिर जगह इज देयर ना, दैट इज वैकेंसी, that is article 62. 123 is ordinance, 143 is seeking advice from Supreme Court, and 352 is national emergency, 356 is state emergency, 360 is financial emergency, 360 is financial emergency. Some more articles are also there for this, like you have to remember, like session of the parliament for prorogation and dissolution, that is article 85. And one more thing is their conduct of business conduct of business बोल रहा हूँ. article 111 article 111 bill को pass करना, assent to the bill, that is president's only. And article 112 annual budget of union and financial statement, that is also the function of president only. Clear? This is all about the president's articles with mnemonics. So today we discussed regarding what fundamental on this fundamental right, DPSP and president. All these articles are over. So once again go through on this, like this fundamental right, here adult, equality, discrimination, opportunity, untouchability, abolition of titles, Then right to freedom is solia, speech, offense, liberty, arrest without detention, solia trick, HCL, that is human trafficking and child labor, right against exploitation, human trafficking, child labor, that is HCL. Then the right to freedom of religion is PMTAR, so practice, manage, tax to promote religious culture, tax free karna or attend religious institution, that is, and the rights, culture and education is a minorities, educational institution for minority, MEI is the trick, right to property 31 is removed, constitutional remedy is article 32, then PPM trick, power of the parliament to modify certain right, army and intelligence can take your fundamental right, article 33, PM martial power, and 35 the special right for Jammu Kashmir, so that is removed under article 370. Next, DPSP define मतलब instrument DPSP 36 to 51 remembering all the article. The first technique is, अरे जानते हो DPSP डिफाइन हो गई, अप्लाई भी हो गई, अब लोगों का वेलफेयर होगा तभी ना जब स्टेट फॉलो करेगा, तब जाके लीगल जस्टिस एंड इक्वल एड मिलेगा. तो डेफिनेशन DPSP 36, एप्लीकेशन 37, नेक्स्ट स्टेट टू सिक्योर मतलब फॉलो करना चाहिए ना वेलफेयर, देन policy followed by state 39 is legal aid and free equal justice. So pain of people during pandemic, organized village panchayat, they demanded work and public assistance, they demanded for human condition of work and living wage, and they managed panchayat, industries and cooperative society. The organized panchayat is article 40, right to work is 41, justice and human condition of work is 42, living wage is 43, participation of works in managing industry is 43A, participation of work in cooperative society is 43B. then फिर जो पहले से गांव पे थे वो कहे कि यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड मिले, वो कहे कि उनके लिए इतना कि हमारे चिल्ड्रन के लिए जो 0 से 6 साल के बच्चे हैं उनके लिए कुछ करो एजुकेशन पे, एंड ये जो माइनॉरिटीज है उनके लिए कुछ करो, फिर उनके न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेल्थ के ऊपर ध्यान दो, फिर बोले कि बाकी जो लोग पहले से थे उनका रोजी रोटी जिनका था एनिमल एग्रीकल्चर एनिमल हस्बेंड्री उनके लिए कुछ करो, फिर बोले एनिमल के लिए इतना कर रहे हो तो एनिमल के लिए बचाओ फॉरेस्ट एंड एनवायरमेंट. तो फ्रॉम हियर यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड आर्टिकल 44, next 45 article is for 0 to 6 year children free education, minorities is EWS SC ST is article 46 for education, फिर nutrition and health is article 47 of the children, and जो कि manage agriculture animal husbandry article 48, फिर protect forest and environment is article 48A. नेक्स्ट फॉर प्रोटेक्ट ऑफ स्टेट के लिए काम हो गया, अब तो नेशनल के लिए काम करना है. मॉन्यूमेंट को प्रोटेक्ट करो आर्टिकल 49, सेपरेशन ऑफ जुडिशरी फ्रॉम एग्जीक्यूटिव आर्टिकल 50, प्रमोशन ऑफ इंटरनेशनल पीस एंड सिक्योरिटी दैट इज आर्टिकल 51. देन प्रेसिडेंट द आर्टिकल यू हैव टू रिमेंबर 52 to 62, जस्ट रिमेंबर वन लाइन, पत्ते के पत्ते पे क्यू के लिए कोई जगह नहीं. हियर पी इज देयर पी फॉर प्रेसिडेंट, हियर अनदर पी इज देयर पी फॉर पावर, एंड अनदर ई इज देयर इलेक्शन. सो 52, 53, 54 is over. Then PTE is there by using that process for re-election. T for term, E for eligibility for re-election. So from here another 3 articles gone, 55, 56, 57. Then Q is there, Q for qualification. Then Q is there, Q is qualification. Then we come to COI, condition, oath, impeachment. So all the articles from here over. Then last is vacancy, that is jagah means vacancy, that is article 62. 123 is ordinance, 143 is seeking advice from the Supreme Court, 352 national emergency, 356 state emergency, 360 financial emergency. This is all about the president's articles. Okay, so with that today I wind up the topic of mnemonics. Today we discussed regarding DPSP, fundamental right and precedent, and I will come with such mnemonic technique more. So next, on the next topic we will discuss regarding governor, vice president, and we will to remember all the things like distribution of powers, for that what schedules, what articles, all the articles by using mnemonics we will try to remember all the things. So don't worry about that. I will come up with such sessions. So don't worry about that. And if you have any doubt, please comment on the comment box. Sure. Bye.